Hello everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So as usual, playing the base game for my Road to Top 10 series. I am in the third position here. Not a lot of wood, decent amount of sheep. I mean 659 seems to be a very strong production spot, but then you end up with a lot of sheep. I mean, if you just want to play a very risky game, you can go for 695 and either 8-4, and if 8-4 is not available, only 8. Point to the right, maybe get a settlement on 8-10. I mean, it is a possibility. That said, I think 8-5-10, 8-4-10 both are decent production spots. Even something like 6-3-11, 6-9-4 is an option with the access to the brick port. The only problem with that setup is anybody who places on 8-4-3 can easily plow you. Yeah, 9-5-10. Yeah, I did expect these to be picked first. Here I can actually go for something like 6-5-11, grabbing the best sheep. But I will surely be getting sheep when it comes back to me on my second placement, right? What does blue want to do here? Like if I go for something like 6-5-11, I think blue can just go for something like oops, sorry. Yeah, blue can go for 9-4, 6-9-4, 8-3-4, point towards the brick port. And if I go for something like 9-5-10, actually 9-5-10 pointing right isn't a bad option. There's a good chance either 6-5-11 or 6-9-4 is open, but the 6-9-4 doesn't help me too much. If blue does go for the setup that I mentioned, what can I do? Then maybe I can consider going for 9-5-10. And I do get a decent setup. Low brick, low ore, but then I do have an expansion spot on 8-10, which will most likely be open for me. Yeah, I think it's playable. Here, I think pointing up surely seems a mistake. I mean, if red can surely go for 6-9-12 with a good production. Yeah, I think I like blue's position here. 6-9-4, 8-3-4 does seem to be a very strong setup. You get the best ore, the best wheat, and all the brick tiles with the access to the brick port. And if either of those spots are open, I think I just go for them. Like, I don't mind going for 6-9-4 here. 6-9-4, do I point down? Not sure. Or maybe 6-9-2 pointing left and trying to go for 5-2 makes more sense. But yeah, exactly. I did expect. Okay, I did not expect. So now Do I think red will go for 8-4? Because if red doesn't go for 8-4, maybe I can go for 3-4-11 point down and go for 8-4 myself. But I don't think so that is a good choice because it's not only red that I need to worry about. Black might also consider 8-4. So what do I want to do? I think black gets the most flexibility here because for some reason if 8-4 is left open by red and 3-4-11 is left open, actually red can even consider something like 6-3-11. Do I just go for 9-5-10 and play with a average setup? I mean, what is my win condition with that setup? I mean, I can start with 8-4 directly. That is surely an option. But I don't think I have a lot of expansion in that case. Yeah, I was running out of time and I went for 9-5-10. But the thing is, I don't have access to the 3-1 port and I end up with a lot of sheep production. Also, I don't have a lot of expansion spots, exactly. So what will be my win condition this game? Can I get to the 3-1 port before blue can get there? The only scenario where that is possible is if a couple of 11s and a 9 roll early on in the game. Because then I get to 6-2, improve my wheat production and have access to the wheat port. Yeah, red gets access to the wood port and very strong production. Here I do have the option of going for 6-9-12, but not sure if I can get there before black will. Or black can just go for 6-9-12, play with the 3-1 port. Yeah, blue's placement here actually changed quite a bit. It changed the game quite a bit. Okay, so this blocks red from getting to the. Okay, so 9 does roll. A couple of 11s and. Let's see if anybody is interested in this. Like, I think red is the only one who can accept this. Okay, red accepts it. Although I'm giving up a dev card here, I think this. At least it improves my setup quite a bit. And now, like, obviously, wheat port is important, but even if I lose access to the wheat port, my game is still playable. Right? The 3 to 1 port with all the sheep I produce will surely come in handy. And I accepted that trade because I do not produce a lot of wood. Okay, 11 did roll there, so unlucky. I don't think there is any trade that I want to do. So, can I get a wheat for sheep trade? Okay, and blue got a ore for sheep trade. So blue is so black. So now blue doesn't need sheep because of that. If for 5 rolls here, I think I just get a settlement. Okay. So this is good. If a 9 rolls, I think that is perfect. I basically get to the 5-2 spot. Yeah, this has been happening quite a bit. Like whenever I'm over 7 cards, just 7 rolls. I don't think I want to give up my wood here. It's a rare resource. And if that's the case, I just give up my sheep. And there's a chance I get a wood from black. So let me just target black. But I think red is in a better position. I still need a 9 and a 5 or a 6 to roll. Okay, that's the 6. So 9 basically gives me a road settlement. Okay, because my wood was stolen, I think I'll just get a settlement. Here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I understood that, but let's see. I mean, at this point, blue needs to be the target. I don't mind if the 6 wheat is blocked. It blocks black. Isn't blue with city and the best overwheat cheap is a bigger threat? Yeah. Here on my turn, I can buy a dev card, but I think I need to get a city soon. Here, let's see. I mean, if I get this trade, I can basically get a road settlement. And getting to the wheat port seems quite useful. I don't want to give up an ore. It's a rare resource for me. But if I don't get not getting any trade, so I'll just build a road, buy a dev card. Maybe I should have bought a dev card before building a road, because if I pull a road builder or a year of plenty. Here I'll continue to target blue. I think blue is the biggest threat on this board. Maybe I get a trade like this and then I can do a 3:1. Okay, red accepts a 1:1. I don't mind that. Maybe the 8 ore is still a better block because the 4 brick doesn't hurt blue too much. But if I want to get a city, I think 9, 5, 10 would be a good spot just to improve my ore production. But I have the wheat port. Yeah, the 4 brick actually doesn't hurt blue at all. It only hurts red because red is the only one who needs break, who gets break. Oh, sorry, red is the only one who doesn't have any other brick production. Here, yeah, I mean, yeah, let's just stay quiet in the chat anymore. I don't think so. There is any point discussing that. Blue will very easily get another city and all can easily buy dev cards. Blue might even get to the 3:1 port and has a settlement spot on the 8 ore. Okay, black has a road builder. Black has to build to 6 9 12, right? There is no other option. Just, I mean, 6 9 12 is a huge production spike for black, so I'm not sure what black is thinking about. Yeah, why go to 8 3? Here on my turn, maybe I just buy a single dev card. Yeah, seems like that isn't an option. I do get an ore, so I will buy the dev card. Get a VP. I don't think that is a good dev card here, because getting a city is going to be very difficult for me. Yeah, I don't mind giving up a brick. Okay, so yeah, I think blue is just let go of. Blue is getting easy deals here. I will accept this. I mean, even though I am blocked, the sheep might be useful to do a 3:1. Okay. Wait, red did a 3:1 to get a sheep. I mean, they. Oh, sorry, a 4:1. Shouldn't ore be a better option? But I mean, it is what it is. Maybe I could have done a 3:1 and picked up an ore there. I should have done that actually, because now I'm immediately over 7 cards. I will accept any two here actually. Yeah, this is exactly the reason why I said that I should have done a 3:1 on the last turn. Might block the 6 wheat. Okay, blocks the 8 ore. So is realizing the strength of blue setup here with the best ore wheat cheap. Yeah, I don't mind giving up a sheep if I'm getting a non-block. And maybe I get, I'm not sure what I want, maybe a wheat in return. There's a good chance I get a word. Okay, maybe was able to steal a sheep there, I think. Okay, 10 is good. I think I'll just hold on to these cards. At this point, I need to get a city ASAP. Okay, stealing. Maybe sixes are, I mean, sixes help red quite a bit with the sheep port, and blue gets 3 wheats. Okay, black buying a couple of dev cards as well though. So a 2 actually gives me a. Let's see, if I get this trade, I can get a city. If not, I mean, there is. I might just have to end up buying a dev card here. Do I want to do that though? I don't think so. I still think getting a city is of utmost importance, especially because blue has 12 cards. I mean, if there's a monopoly in play, there is a monopoly in play. I don't think so. There is anything I can do to avoid it. Just buying dev cards is just going to slow my game. I mean, maybe I can get a trade like this, but yeah, I mean, black can be in a very strong position as well. I mean, I would want red to take road. Okay, so black secures road, could be easily on 9 points here. But okay, the good thing is red has taken army there. Here, I mean, I don't have much choice at this point. Just get my city and move on. Yeah, I mean, red did target me a couple of times early on. I think that slowed down my game quite a bit. Okay, monopoly on wood is good, but all blue can do is just do 4 to 1s. They do not have any 3 to 1 port. And that means that I can no longer take road. So, I mean, 8 over has to be the block. I'll be surprised if the 10 or the 9, yeah, brick is blocked, but had to be the 8 over. I mean, I cannot do much here, right? Unless I get a trade. Maybe even a trade like this. I mean, I'm offering anything, and seems like it is not going to go through. So I get a ore, and do I do a 2 is to 1 to get more ore? To be honest, it does make sense. Like if I'm just going to get cities, that should be my sole focus. I don't think anybody will target me, and if a monopoly is played, I mean, I am anyways not a threat. I have to take some risks. I mean, trades with red. Okay. Okay, so here, let's see. I mean, if I get this trade, I can. I still cannot get a dev card along with this. Here, I mean, those eights have worked in black's favor. Black did get two road builders. Yeah. Okay. So black gets a city here, but blue can still extend. Okay. Or maybe blue can extend. Like if I roll a 9, I don't mind giving up two bricks to blue. Okay, I get another VP. Yeah, so blue does win the game here. Those eights actually changed the game. Very few tens. I think my setup was just poor though. I mean, but I mean, blue the amount of resource income blocked was high. But I mean, blue had the best ORV cheap. Although I'm not sure why red stole from me a couple of times early on. Like blocking the six wheat is fine, but red should have just targeted blue. Maybe I mean I have the port, but blue already had a city then, and way outproduces me when it comes to ore and wheat. Actually, not does not outproduce me on wheat. Yeah, I think my placement was a little poor. This 9 5 10 doesn't help me too much, and like once I get a settlement and the port, it is a good setup. But then I don't think I looked that scary. I needed a little bit of luck. Like maybe I could have built roads in between, but then if that is the case, then black takes road and blacks win the game. Black got a little unlucky, I would say, with getting road builders because I think black had would have a better chance if black just had army. Yeah, but right from the beginning, I think blue just had a very strong setup. If I don't plow blue, even going for 8 4, maybe it could have changed something. I, in that case, how many times did a 4 roll? Not much, but still, right? I mean, if I have an 8 4, I have better chances of buying an dev card with ORV cheap. Yeah, not sure. Let me know what do you guys think in the comment section. Bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.